Welcome to this episode of the Green Key Podcast, your key to all things Dragon Gate. Your hosting for this episode is the Judas in your mind, Leon.
I'll become. Alright, hi.
What's another? What's a good song title for Seaboss? Fuck.
Well, what's a good, gross, ugly, really bad Fozzy song? I mean, all of them are, but
The other bad Fozzy song, Seaboss.
Willkommen zum Drakentor.
Oh, that was very good.
And I guess I'll just be Lionheart, Chuck. I figured that's it. I'm sure he made that into a Fozzy song somehow. Anywho, this podcast has taken a beating, has done the job for the Corona podcast, for the coronavirus.
I'd listen to that.
Jobbing out.
So everything's been canceled. No fun
Hell
for
yeah.
March, except for my job because fuck me. So I guess I would ask if you guys have watched any wrestling recently, but
No.
No, the fuck you haven't. No one has.
No, I haven't. I don't watch bad wrestling, so only Dragon Gate is an option for me to watch. So
What about you,
What
Seaboss?
You've got so much time to go back and watch old stuff. So
He's
that's
watched it all before. You
Yeah,
forget he's the
absolutely.
encyclopedia.
yeah, I've watched many old stuff.
well, for us who aren't, fiends.
Judas is in your minds. All right.
Jesus Christ. I've had some time, to watch like old Kobe's, and
Didn't they?
through.
Didn't they pull up some free stuff, free
Yeah,
to
they-
watch stuff on the network?
Yeah, some Toyabon junk, which was pretty
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
So you guys remember how last episode we kept doing the I'm not sure if it made it into the cut, but we kept doing the bad Monster Express.
Yeah, that made it.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
Star
for sure made
Express.
it.
Do do
Oh,
do do
yeah.
do do do. Do you be my friend? Can you hear me now?
that Juice Effect is gonna be that for this episode.
I'm becoming.
I hope like all the Juice Effects get fucking cut.
And they will. I will make sure of it.
Just in my mind.
No, it's all just like instead of censorships and bleeps, it's just a Juice Effect.
It's a good
Alright.
move. It's
Fuck
It's not a good move. The Juice Effect is not good.
Yeah, it
The
looks
How
Sario
dare
the
you.
Sario Backfist is 10 times better.
okay. I can see.
Don't you agree? Don't you agree?
Some of you, I can see, are not active fans.
Bitch, I watched
Dude,
AEW
I love
this
AEW.
week.
I love all the AEW guys like Darby Allen or the Young Bucks.
Anywho, so we're covering Champions Gate. To start off, we're going to cover Champions Gate, cover the title matches, and some of the other important matches that happened, or matches we think that are worth talking about. Then,
Chuck has some very controversial opinions about Champions Gate. Make sure to stay tuned.
and then Leon is going to put me to the test. He's going to stretch me a little bit with some Trivia Gate.
Please
Hell
don't
yeah.
say it like that.
I'm gonna fucking.
I meant in the
all your
wrestling
holes.
term. I'm a good
Oh,
Christian boy.
I meant into the sexual terms.
And then we're going to finish it off with some listener submitted questions and probably bullshit a little bit like we usually do. Don't worry, it's not our fault this time.
No, it's my fault.
I meant it was not the podcast's fault, but okay.
I take the blame. I take the bullet on this one. I take the reverse spinning elbow on this one.
Oh, I've got a good talking point before we get into it. Let's talk about the fact that Strong Heart showed up in Wrestle 1, and then a year later they closed down. But I was the one that transitioned into Wrestle 1 died.
Rip.
Seaboss, would you like to say anything in memoriam?
When Wrestle 1 was active, and like Kai was their main champion, I actually did a move list for Kai.
I was all in. I was like super.
All
I
elite.
followed for a good
Choosing way.
like the last 2 or 3 years, so it kind of hurts. Like less shows, less companies, less competition is like a net loss. So it's a shame to see.
Have they flat out said like why they closed down? Like, was it because like the lack of shows because of the corona and that like just drained them of funds, or was it just
No, they already announced that
Yeah, it
they're
was well
closing
before
before the
that.
outbreak.
No.
I'm pretty sure like their main what Gaora is to Dragon Gate.
The Yakuza.
Sure. Their main like
Financial backer.
backed out.
Took them long enough.
An even stronger coincidence is T-Hawk was champion. for a good portion of the last year.
Damn
So,
right.
think
See,
about
Strong
that.
Hearts kills companies. That's why they get kicked out of Dragon Gate.
What's their body count now? Wrestle 1, OWE.
Dragon Gate.
Not Dragon Gate.
She-Hulk's
Gate
career.
Anywho, speaking of body counts in Dragon Gate, night 1 of Champions Gate, just to quickly run through the matches and we'll talk about the important ones. Martin Kirby rolled up Martin Kirby and Taketo Kamai defeated Ho Ho Lun and Michael Sue. Yoshino and Fuji and Kanda defeated Jason, Punch, and Minoura. Gamma.
Wait. We need to talk about Punch Tomonaga's new pants.
I haven't seen his new pants.
See was?
I think anything Punch Tominaga can do to make him less him,
More
I'm
ugly.
all for.
Wait, does he have like actual gear now, or is it just like the same
His
shitty baggy
pants
pants?
are
No.
glittery gold.
Oh,
They're fluorescent.
Hold on. Okay, I need to show you. So we need to talk about Tominaga's pants.
is that glitter? Because otherwise, it looks like
Looks kind of like tiger striped gold.
looks like
No, not
moldy
tiger stripe,
moldy
like
butter.
leopard pattern. They're fucking ugly. Can we agree on that?
It's like mossy.
It looks like a dirty sponge.
Ooh. Very good analogy. So yeah, that's what I really want to talk about. Like this hideous. I'm glad Yoshina's pants don't look like this.
Yet.
Yet.
Alright.
Moving on, Gamma lost to Yuki. Takashi Yoshida and Diamante defeated Naruki Doi and Susumu Yokosuka and Mochizuki and Kento Kabune.
Mm-hmm.
This match was the Kento Kabune show.
Every match he's in is the Kento Kabune show.
Exactly, but
He's
showed
a thick boy.
play with the big boys.
It
And
seems like they
then-
have a lot of faith in him if they're putting him in matches like this.
Well, he only had one like awkward you know how he
Just
wants
say
to
it.
sort of forget what he does. He sort of kind of
He's a rookie. He's been
There
there
you
like
go.
3 months. Okay.
and like the entire match was structured around like Doi trying to steal a pin from Kabune or trying to like trick him, and then Yoshida just murdered him. So it was pretty
Fuck
fantastic, I'd
yes.
say.
Gotta love Yoshida if he doesn't wear the pants.
Yoshida and Kabune had beef after the match, and I was like, oh, for sure, this could be something. And then,
Everything got canceled.
never mind.
Rip.
Yamato, KZ, Kai, and Okuda defeated Eita, BB, Big R, and Kazuma.
Who got pinned?
Big R.
That's right. Fucking fat slop.
Oh my god.
Don't talk to me like that. Our first championship match was Kaito Ishida defeating Genki Horiguchi for his second defense.
We should go more in depth about this match.
I wasn't a huge fan of it.
I
For what
enjoyed it.
reason?
I enjoyed it.
I felt like I can never get into it.
You're just like salty it wasn't UT.
I mean, that's a whole different topic of like where the fuck is UT.
I like that the Kaito used the ankle lock to great effect, just like he's been doing in the whole build-up. Was a nice payoff to making the ankle lock a second finisher next to the Tiger Suplex.
Does
So I
he still
enjoyed that.
use the 1 second?
I wouldn't say the 1 second is the main finish though. It's more among the lines like the V9 clutch for Doi or the Speed Star for Yoshino,
That makes sense, yeah.
So, Seaballs, what are your thoughts on the match?
Bro, Ishida's ready. He can do these full heel singles matches. He's got it. He's got the attitude. He's got the structure. He's got that little shithead face that looks like, what's his name? No chin guy.
Ellsworth?
Yup.
Of all the things in 2020 I expected to bring up on this podcast, James Ellsworth was not one of them.
They look the exact same. He's got
No, the
chin.
fuck they don't. Shut
no,
up.
they don't. Alright, so stop ruining Ishida for me.
Don't.
Bro,
But besides his chin
That-
on his face,
that-
it was amazing. It was great.
He has a chin.
And I didn't even get mad about the salt. In fact, I liked it.
I like Genki's new gear a lot.
With the twin and the brave, Genki deserves some time off, like carrying title matches.
Do you think that like they put him in there with Genki because Genki has like he's such a unique heel character and persona, like he's got that experience that he could help Kaito along?
They needed more time with Dia in the oven.
Well, Dia's busy now.
Spoilers, fuck. Come on, dude, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, man. I didn't know. I'm fucking sorry.
Speaking of spoilers, Dragon Kid, Ryo Saito, and Kenichiro Arai lost the Triangle Gate Championships to Ben K, Strong Machine J, and Dragon Dia in our Match 7 main event. Toryumon fails in their first defense, and Team Dragon Gate became the 68th champion, so it's important to note the next champion is going to be a nice champion.
So, I want to say something. Like, you know how Arai only won the title because he got the encouragement of being a Starlight Bomber? As soon as he lost that, he lost the title.
I
No, the
hate you
evidence
so
is there.
much for saying that.
I loved that the whole team DG came out for the photo. Gave it this big fight feel.
I love that Arai wrestled in the shoulder.
And Dia flexed,
That
did a
is-
450 and didn't fuck himself.
What a flex. Weird flex. Okay. Maybe, he did a regular 450, right?
I think so, yeah.
Do you guys think that was a callback to Hayabusa? Because Hayabusa died on the 3rd of March.
Oh,
I didn't know
very
that.
nice.
I didn't have that date.
Yeah, and Dragon Kid and Hayabusa are were very close friends. So that's why Dragon Kid has the Hayabusa wing on his mask.
I would say that's a pretty safe callback. And it just seemed to be the Dragon Dia show. This whole match.
I still can't believe they gave the belt back to Jay. I don't.
I feel like in this capacity, Jay is way more acceptable than with the other Strong Machines.
Yes.
Yeah, he's not the platform, the focus.
It's just
So
I
I don't mind him having the belt back.
like
because
if Okuda wasn't
Benkei and Dia are way better than FNG.
if Okuda wasn't doing what he's doing next, I would want him in this role instead of Jay. Because that's the weird thing is they brought up the whole oh, I'm joining the Dragon Gate, Team Dragon Gate because I'm best friends with Benkei, being Okuda. And they
now
kind of
they're not.
they haven't
Yeah.
done anything. Be friends.
Be my friend.
Has Benjamin had the triangle before?
Yes, with Doi and Big R.
Ooh,
Even I knew that one.
that's a good team.
That was a great team. They were amazing together. That was right around when Maximum started becoming a thing.
Maximum had good Triangle Gate reigns.
Maximum was just
very true.
good. Oh,
I mean,
rip.
Kotoka was in there, so I would say they were just okay until Kotoka left.
So for night 2, we kicked off with a match 0 of Kento Kabune and Taketo Kamai defeating Ho Ho Loon and Michael Sue. So the rookies actually beat the outsiders, which is kind of shocking.
Is it though?
Kabune did the was do you know that really heavy roll up that Shun does?
Yeah.
He did
No.
that, and it looked really good because he has got big muscles.
We kicked off the show officially with Masaki Mochizuki, Ryo Saito, Gamma, and Martin Kirby losing to Jason Lee, Mondai Ryu, Dragon Dia, and Oji Shiba.
Your boy, C-Boss.
Oji Shiba
Your
actually
boy
made
got a
tape.
W.
Shiba baby.
Next match was Don Fuji and Genki Horiguchi losing to KZ and Strong Machine J.
And the Devil's Windmill is a really good finish.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Bro, it looks so cool.
Next match was Benkei and Okuda versus Takashi Yoshida and Kaito Ishida.
It's the Shidas
Yeah.
versus the brothers.
This match made me believe that Okuda can actually do something.
What does that mean?
It was his it was a match for him. He showed off this dangerousness. He was very like they put over. He can choke you no matter where you're at.
Oh goddamn. Okuda Benkei is nice as a team finally.
Yeah, this is like is this the first time in a long time we've seen them tag?
I'm pretty sure it's the first time they've tagged televised. Because when Benkei was an RED, Okuda made some sporadic appearances as an RED if
Oh, I remember that.
yeah,
That
and he tagged with
weirdness.
them then. But never on like televised shows. I'm pretty sure this is the first time they tagged on a televised match.
Up next was Masato Yoshino, Dragon Kid, and Kagatora defeating Eita, Big R Shimizu, and Diamante with once again. Oh wait,
Big R
won!
Kagatora.
Fuck yeah! Woo!
But not even decisive. Like, alright, Big R won, and after that Eita guy gave him shit because he couldn't even beat Kagatora like decisively.
Yeah, he won and still got called a bitch.
Yeah. Because he is. Also, like, Kagatora hasn't been booked very much recently.
I'm kind of concerned he's made that like dad
Tanizaki
transformation.
Oh.
He's a little thick, shaved all his hair. Like I think he became a dad overnight.
I'm concerned that maybe he just is done with Dragon Gate. It goes downhill from here.
Just can't let my son rest. It's totally cool.
Watch him pop up on Duff Pro, tagging with Tanizaki.
This match though was ridiculous. If you're into no respect, like big lucha tag, like crazy bullshit, I would also recommend you go back for this one.
Up next in the semi-main event was the Open the Twin Gate Championship with BB Hulk and Cosma versus Yamato and Kai, ending in a no contest.
Yeah, my only note from this when I was watching is I don't know who the hell won this. Like, what was the point? Who looks good after this, like, brawly bullshit?
No one.
I think
Who
it's going to
did
lead
this,
to a no DQ match of some sort, like an all-out war type thing.
If we still have shows then.
You want to see, like, a Kobe World rematch?
No.
Well, in the main event, are we moving on?
No thoughts?
I mean, not really. I didn't.
That match really, like, it was definitely the worst Twin Gate match we had in a long time.
You think so?
Yes.
Like the crowd.
There was just nothing.
I feel like they've run
Nothing
this whole
going
like
for it.
the Kai Yamato chasing BB thing a little too long, and also they shouldn't have had a title match. That's just my opinion.
I do think it was the wrong decision to put this match on now. Like, if you were going to make us wait, at least make us wait. Don't give us these half measures.
I remember in the build up to it, I was pissed because I was like, why the fuck are they getting a title match? BB has beaten them both.
Losing all the time.
Yeah, BB has beaten them both multiple times, but they beat him once on a house show and like, oh, we're challenging. No, fuck off. You lost 100 times. You lost. How many times has Yamato lost in Twin Gate matches against BB?
I'm just sick of Yamato and Twin Gate matches, honestly.
Kai's the star of this feud, not Yamato.
Not BB?
BB, I mean, like, as in, like, the star as in people are going to root for. They're rooting for Kai, not Yamato.
See, I'm rooting for Cosma,
You
Yes.
doing the right choice, my guy.
who looked fantastic in this match.
You want to talk about looking fantastic? Doi debuted and defended the brand new Open the Dream Gate Championship against Susumu. And that belt looks good as fuck.
You're into it?
Hell yes.
As a
Looks
belt
way
connoisseur.
it's better than the old one. That's just my
That's-
hot take.
The spiciest take I've ever heard.
I think they're pretty much equal.
My only complaint is it's too long.
I think that comes with like fresh leather stiffness. You know, you could take that audio clip out of context, but
No, I'm in the main plate is like too wide. It's ridiculous. If you've seen, it looks okay in the ring, but like I showed Leon a picture of this of Doi holding the belt like backstage, and it's massive. It's so wide.
you can still slap keys on that thing, can't you?
Yes, it does have a bar for
Hell
keys.
yeah.
We have new keys too.
I can do the cute little new keys.
So I like that the story of this match was Susumu working Doi's neck and Doi working Susumu's arm.
Isn't that every Susumu match?
Susumu usually works the leg in big matches.
But I mean, like, their game plan is, I'm gonna hit his arm. There's no way he'll be able to jumbo Nakachi me 13 times in a row.
You would not really. It's sometimes, but it's not as often as you would think. But I like the constant story of Doi just doing like arm bars and Susumu doing neck breakers and DDTs to work that neck.
I remember this match being pretty slow.
Took a little to get going, but once Doi started to feed on the crowd, it did that good old final stretch. That was really nice. The only like thing that I can remember from even like 2 weeks ago thinking was a bit odd was that damn Susumu hits the top rope suplex exploder, yeah. Doi just Goldbergs that shit, stands right back up. I don't need that in my life.
I mean, Susumu does overuse that spot.
Oh, for sure.
He uses it in every match.
Or Doi hit the nastiest, like, 555 Bakatare, like, out of nowhere combo that really made him look dangerous.
Have you guys seen the tweets of Jay? When Jay asked Doi what the Bakatare, the Doi 5s on the knees award should be called, then Doi answered to Jay, you can name him. And Jay answered second Doi 5s. And
Yeah.
Doi just like went away.
Jay, come on.
That name is so good though. So if he does the Bakatari on the knees, we have to call it second Doi 5s. It's just too good of a name to not use.
It's canon.
It's canon now.
What's this V9 VI VV I9 VIV thing that he won with?
This was basically just like a extra bridging V9 clutch.
What's its weird name that people had to fight on Twitter about?
Alright, I'll have to look that up.
I thought you knew. I thought you were the moves guy.
Fake fan confirmed. Leon exposed.
Alright.
Don't worry, I don't need exposed during Tribute Gate. It's cool.
Yeah, you will. Let's see. But I like the story that Doi still couldn't hit the muscular bomb on Susumu, which was the story they had in their match 10 years ago.
I fucking love everything about the muscular bomb side story. Like, every match has it, and it bangs.
So the move is called Quick, and it's written as 9199.
How in the god's name does that spell out quick?
Because in Japanese, it's the 9 is Ku, the 1 is I, and Ku. So if you pronounce it really quick, it's Kwiku.
Oh, that makes sense. I got
So
you
it's
now.
quick.
Did you feel like Doi really beat Susumu, or like really survived him? I didn't like, there wasn't that much decisiveness that I thought Big Champ needed.
Big champ Susumu, you mean?
Yeah, big All Japan Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Hell yeah. I feel like it's okay if Doi beats Susumu with the roll up. I don't want Susumu to take a muscular bomb.
Susumu was so like such an established like danger. It makes sense.
So if we look at the guys who usually like they set up challengers by just getting them lots of wins. So who's getting lots of wins? It's Jay. It's pretty much Jay and Dia. They are busy. So I don't know who's next. Who would you guys like to see next? I could see Yoshida.
Oh no, God no.
Oh, fuck off.
You don't think so?
Do you really want to see baggy pants, no beard Yoshida fucking challenging for the Dream Gate?
I mean, I don't want to see baggy pants, no beard Yoshida, but I still kind of like him. But yeah, who else would challenge? Either Yoshida or Mochi.
What
I
about
don't think Mochi should challenge. He's challenged too recently.
he?
Give it to Kai. Give Kai a challenge for once.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
Kai's
cowards.
still there. I wouldn't mind Kai. Kai would be a nice challenge.
How many challenges do we have left before the big one?
4.
What's in order to like speculate? We gotta think. Are we doing shows in April? You think? This is what?
What if Shuji Kondo challenges? I could see that.
Ooh, I like Shuji Kondo.
With Wrestle 1 dead, he could actually come back to Dragon Gate.
Yeah, I can see that.
You should bring Masayuki Kono and Alejandro
Alejandro was fine. Kondo was fine.
and Yusuke Kodoma.
So do you actually think Kondo would come back to Dragon Gate?
He's not got a whole lot going on.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. Strong Machine J. Get up in there.
No.
Secure that win.
And with that, we're transitioning in the trivia gate. Do 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 do.
Bakatare Windmill.
So, should we start Trivia Gate?
Sure, I'm scared.
Alright, Chuck. I have
No.
one big question.
No.
I have one big task for you.
Stop saying big. It's gonna be about big R.
It's not.
Oh.
The topic is foreign objects.
Oh fuck.
I have picked out 9 character-specific foreign objects, and you have to get the character who used this object.
Okay, this is gonna be good. I know
So
a few of them.
I have 3 rounds. I have easy, middle, and difficult. And let's start with the first one in easy.
Okay, first, before we start, here's a question. Am I gonna know all these people, or is it just I'm just fucked from the beginning?
Oh, no, you're gonna know all these people.
Okay, so you're about to tell me some shit like Daniel Radcliffe fucking showed up in Dragon Gate and used his wand. I'm gonna be like, I don't know.
Everyone in this list
Daniel Radcliffe.
is a Dragon Gate or Toriyuman regular.
Alright.
Alright, let's start with easy. The first character-specific foreign object I have is the box.
Conda.
Correct.
Ding ding ding.
I was about to say, if you're about to fucking like school me like, oh, Conda wasn't the first to use it, I would beat your ass.
No, no. Alright, the second character-specific foreign object I have is the kendo stick.
Gamma.
Also, correct.
Is the next
Right,
one Salt?
the third one, and the last one in round easy, is the pineapple.
He used a pineapple?
Who?
Please tell me CyberKong didn't use a pineapple.
Who is your... Tell me your answer.
CyberKong? No, wait, no, fuck Shima.
Oh
You
no.
gotta say CyberKong or Shima.
God damn it. Doesn't Shima like pineapples, right? He does,
You gotta
right?
say
He likes
CyberKong or
He
Shima.
likes cola. Come on.
No, but he also isn't he have something to do with pineapples too?
That's a video where he opens a pineapple. Right, so you're gonna say Shima or CyberKong?
CyberKong.
That's correct.
Okay. I
Because
think
he used the pineapple as a foreign object.
Am I
He always
wrong?
would scream like, "Give me pineapple."
Am I wrong, or
And I
did
would just
Shima
smash
also
it.
like fuck with pineapples at one point?
There was a video where it's like Yosh, and he opens a pineapple, and he's just like crushed like CyberKong.
Yeah, that's where Jushi comes from.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, you got through round 1 fairly good.
Confidently?
God. Why the fuck wouldn't you just say pineapple Yoshida? Like, honestly.
Because, like I said, because you guys always talk about pineapples and fucking Shima, because you people all you do is fucking meme and jerk yourself off in your own little bubble, so then I'm gonna get confused, because now I associate fucking pineapples with Shima.
All right. The middle difficulty. The first object is the rubber band.
That's Genki.
It's correct.
It's an athletic band, actually.
I don't care. All right. The second one is the baseball bat.
Second Doi.
No, but that's a good guess. You can guess more. I can, if you want, I can give you hints.
I'll take a hint on this one, because I can't.
We talked about him very recently.
Oh boy.
Who the fuck used it? What was it, Mochi?
No.
Oh, Eita.
See,
Alright, that's like.
I definitely wanted to.
It's Ada, right?
That's not the one I was going for, but since Ada does use the baseball bat to great effect nowadays, I'll give you that one.
Who was it
gonna see some
originally?
Problems in that one.
Taru.
Oh. You said recently.
No.
That's like 6 months ago to me.
Yeah, but Taru was in the reunion show.
I'm shocked Second Doi didn't use it.
I mean, he used it in his entrance, but he was always a face as second toy. But Eita is a good alternative. I'll give you that one. The third one, the bull rope.
Dusty Rhodes?
Dragon Gate, my guy.
Dragon Gate Daddy.
Daddy.
Daddy. If you will. The bull rope. Oh, Ada. Not Ada. Elenaman.
Elenaman, correct. So you got through this one, I would say, better than the first one. Alright, time for the hardest difficulty, and probably the one where you will fail.
I hope one of them is Salt.
First one is Salt is not there.
Why isn't it
The
Salt?
first one
I know that one.
is the hammer.
Oh, Darkest Dragon.
Very good. The second one is a machete.
Naoki Tanizaki.
Oh, damn.
What?
You're better than this than I thought.
What the fuck?
Yeah, when Tanizaki came back in 2008, he just used to wield the machete.
I would have never got that.
You forget
last
I love
one.
Naoki Tanizaki.
A BDSM style whip.
You know what? It should be Maria.
It is not though.
I know, but it should be. BDSM whip. Who? It's not the girl who managed the Gemini twins in the WWE.
It's Dragon Gate.
I know. I said it's not her. Calm down. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it Wakamatsu?
I knew you were gonna
Is
say
it
No,
KY Wakamatsu?
It's not. It's not KY Wakamatsu.
I feel like that's an acceptable answer.
No, it's not.
popping yourself.
Yes, KY.
It's not KY.
Wakamatsu.
It's not KY.
Oh fuck. Is it might be Mondai? I could see him because I know he had an era where he wore like ball gags and shit.
He's got a
Dude.
thing going on, yeah.
But also not correct.
Would you like
There was a
hint?
match. There was a match though, where Mondai and Gamma had a singles match where they would use the BDSM style whips, but they were not character specific.
Okay. Is it Toryumon or Dragon Gate?
Dragon Gate.
Okay. Did they also appear in Toryumon or are they Dragon Gate exclusive?
The character, the wrestler appeared in Toryumon. The whip he used only in Dragon Gate.
Oh, so they were different characters?
No, same person, just different.
So he did appear in
Gimmicks.
Toryumon. Okay, that's important.
Yes.
That cuts that's... Oh, is it fucking Saito?
Yeah.
Yes.
Real Hazard Saito used the BDSM whip. Choking people out, slapping them with it. He was a real Satanist.
I remember that
But
because
yeah.
you showed me a match where he uses it.
Yeah.
See, I
See,
did
that
it.
wasn't-
I
that wasn't too
I
bad.
did it. Give me a bonus.
Bonus question.
Yes.
You insisted on the salt. What was the first unit to use the powder / salt?
Fuck. For some reason, I want to say Agon, but I feel like it's not them.
How about this? The salt used to be protein powder.
Oh, Muscle Outlaws.
No.
What? That makes sense.
Well, no.
It used to be protein powder. Fuck. It's gotta be a heal unit. There's not a whole lot of those. Is it Real Hazard?
It's not.
Perhaps you should look back. Use your retrospective.
Was it Do Fixer?
No.
We've only covered like 3. Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. I brought the Do Fixer unit, but that one hasn't been released yet for some reason.
Yeah, I'm just not getting to it.
Even though it's a good episode. Do Fixer.
Do fixer.
Is it Crazy Max?
It's not Crazy Max. You got one last guess.
So wait, we've covered it on the retrospective podcast.
No, we have not.
You shut the fuck up, Seaboz. You fucked me.
Alright, since Seaboss fucked you, you get 2 more guesses. You were so close.
Is it? I feel like is it Blood Generation?
Yeah, of course. It's the unit with the fucking bodymaker gimmick. Of course they use that
Motherfucker, Muscle Outlaw makes more sense than that.
No, but Muscle Outlaw stole the idea from Blood Generation.
Bro, if you told me Muscle Outlaws came before Blood Generation, I'm like, yes sir, yes they did.
They did not.
And they did the gimmick better.
Maybe, but
I love Muscle.
Blood
Outlaw.
Generation was the first one to use powder.
I'm more proud of myself that I will whoop your fucking that third round really easy. Took me a bit to work in the last one.
You should be ashamed of yourself for not getting immediately pineapple.
No,
Alright.
no, that's not. I'm indoctrinated. That's not fair.
But yeah,
I've had to
you didn't
deal.
get the bat,
I have had to deal
fair.
with. No, I got the bat. Fuck you. Just because you didn't realize there was like 2 people who used it.
Eita doesn't really use it though.
He has used it though, and that's what matters.
Yes, yeah.
And he's all. It's kind of like he brings it out with him every single time now. So
Yeah, he takes it
I'll give
for
you the bet. I'll give you the
clout
bet for it.
photos.
But yeah, you did very well on this one.
Yay!
So you're the
Woo.
champion.
So, who wants to step up? Will it be you or Seaboss?
Seaboss.
Yes.
I feel like I never get to ask you a question. So,
Sure, I can step up. I'll re-challenge you.
Fine with me. It's long-term booking. You get to do a rematch.
Hell yeah.
because if I challenge Seaboss, I know what I'm going to ask him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask him some. I'm going to bring out the Prime Zone knowledge.
Some 2007 through 2009 impact questions.
All right, that was Trivia Gate.
Success.
I feel like my questions were really good.
They were
Did
good.
Not expect
I
you.
appreciate
I did
them.
not expect you to do that well. I was for sure the machete and the whip would fuck you over.
Like you forget.
Wakamatsu is a good answer.
Yeah, Keiwa Wakamatsu is also a really good answer. I'm proud of that one. Hey, also Seaboss, you have to take Russell 1 out of your fucking bio on Twitter.
My Twitter bio.
Damn.
Fucking rip.
You can replace it with a good promotion like AAA.
Yo, AAA's been hitting lately,
They have.
actually.
I watched Tarsus versus who was it? Laredo Kid the other day, and that was really good.
All right, so what are we gonna do now?
We're going in. So
The questions, right?
Yeah,
What
we're
the
gonna do questions.
fuck about?
The 5 questions.
I've got some other stuff I want to talk about.
All right, awesome.
We got like various things, like Yuki's excursion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So in our final segment, usually we'd cover like a Corkin or something, but Corkin got canceled. So we kind of we put the message out there. Hey, our last segment's kind of lacking. We want to answer some questions. This is kind of like a discussion gate, kind of like a little one. So, but before we jump into that, there's a couple of bits of news that are kind of interesting. We talked about the new Dreamgate, and we talked about our thoughts on that. But with them redesigning the Dreamgate, do you guys think they're going to redesign the rest of the belts?
They have to.
Do any of the belts feature the old logo?
Brave,
All of them.
Twin,
Oh,
and
rip them out.
Triangle. Yeah, Triangle too.
So that I posted this theory with somewhere else. I think with them redesigning the Brave, they're going to vacate it again. Like, they're going to do something to vacate the belt off Kaito, and then they're going to hold a tournament for the new belt.
Maybe.
Or they're just going to use these, like, the 2-month fucking gap they're probably going to end up having because of the virus and just bring out new belts.
Do a new belt.
Yeah.
I mean, new belt is money. Costs money, so maybe they want to wait till they got a few extra bucks after Kobe World.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Kobe World. We'll
If
see.
they're gonna vacate the Braid, they should do it before Kobe and have the finals at Kobe.
That would be nice.
Yeah, so Dia can win it.
Please no.
Jay can win it, you mean?
Jay's gonna be Dreamgate champion.
Oh, you're right. Yuki Yoshioka can come back and win it.
Yeah, so speaking of Yuki, he was supposed to have a match with Daya, and that didn't happen because of the virus.
And he
So-
cocked himself into an excursion.
Yeah, basically, because Daya won the Triangle Gate, he was like, well, I might as well just go on excursion now. So I guess it kind of reveals that he was going to lose anyway and go on excursion, kind of like Shun.
Did he go?
Not that I
don't
know
think
of.
so.
But what do you guys...
That would be. I feel like that would be kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
So what do you guys, like, where do you think he's going? Do you think he's going to go to Mexico, or...
America.
ML Dub, baby.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is with MLW, the reason I'm hesitant to say he goes to MLW is because I could see them sending him to Impact because Swan is there, Mac is there, people that Dragon Gate trust and know, and they can be his handler.
What
Or-
if they send him to AEW to be Pox, like Ring Boy?
What if they send him with Strong Hearts?
I could see them. I feel like Mexico wouldn't really benefit him. I feel like Europe would really benefit him the most.
He needs to find Drip.
Just go with Kirby.
Oh, you're right.
Go home with Kirby, yeah.
You're right. That's a good suggestion.
Save a plane ticket.
And then just like, well, yes, I mean, if they really want, they can teach. Dragon Gate has the best mat technician in Japan, so they don't need him to send him to Europe to learn that style. I mean, they have Shisa right there.
I was like, if he's gonna swerve me and not say she's, I'm gonna leave right now.
No, Shiza for sure is the best Mac technician in Dragon Gate. In Japan.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like maybe you should just go with Kirby.
I still like the US benefit him more. He needs more character work than like technical work.
Yeah, the rings, he's got it for the ring. He just needs something to be excited about. I don't know. He needs a haircut.
Just shave bald like Kagatora, gain a few pounds.
He
Wear
needs to
ugly gear.
smoke weed for the first time.
You know what he would? I think he
Oh.
needs a change of gear.
I feel like the tights are fine.
Do
So
you think it will be like a shorter one? Like Shun's only doing a couple months, right?
he's doing 6 months.
Yeah.
I think 6 months is enough time.
Do
Yeah,
you
I feel like
prefer
6 to 9
the-
months.
Because New Japan does like 3-year excursions.
I don't feel like they need them. I don't think they need 3 years excursion.
Kawato's been gone for so long.
Uh,
Any other news, Captain?
Captain, my
Not
captain.
not to my knowledge. Like besides
Any other-
everything getting canceled.
Bird news?
Die. Also, as I'm sure you've all heard throughout this recording, I've had to change locations for my recording, and because it is the hellscape that is Florida during the beginning of spring, birds think they can fucking talk whenever they want to, like it's their goddamn podcast. So I apologize. I will work on it next recording, or I'll just record in a hole, I guess.
It's all good. This whole thing's...
It's an interesting episode. It's just in the main line. So to move on to our questions, this is from a fan named Earth to Leon. It's for me actually. Is that he says I have a question for Chuck. How do I come up with fantastic DG memes, and how do I become a meme god? What you do is you waste a year of your life in technical school for web development, and then also pick up graphic design. And
Wait,
then
let me just get a pen and paper. I
Yeah.
really need to write that down.
Well, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this Earth to Leon guy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and yeah, that's what you do. And you get Photoshop, and you pay $10 a month for Photoshop to sit in your computer, and you have no use for it to make money, so you just make memes.
You paid for Photoshop?
You have to. I don't like illegal downloading stuff because I'm a scaredy boy.
Do you not play emulations?
Okay, that's different. Next is for Kabaz _1020. This one's for Leon. How do I stay so handsome even when staying up all night to catch Dragon Gate shows? Any tips for beautiful hair?
Alright, so, first thing you do is don't stay up all night to watch Dragon Gate.
I bet he's from shitty Europe where they don't have to stay up all night.
Yeah, I don't have to do that. I can
They
watch
don't-
Dragon Gate nice
What
and
time do
comfortable
shows
in the
play
evening.
for you?
Usually like at 1 p.m.
What the fuck?
1 p.m., 9 p.m., like morning, like midday. And yeah, some hair tips like just shave it all off, my guy. Go 8
Just
or
be
20.
King Kong Bundy.
Go 8. Yeah, shave your eyebrows off too. That you don't need them.
The Baxter V asks, who do you think should not have been given the title and why? And when asked to clarify, he said any title, but specifically the main title he'd like to hear about.
A few people I feel like shouldn't have been given a Dreamgate title. The big one is Don Fuji.
Okay,
That's a good one, yeah.
you're gonna have to roll that one back. That's
Alright,
wrong.
so Fuji's reign was basically why? He was overshadowed by Shima, by Mochi, by Magnum, even by Susumu and Saito, I feel.
And Togo.
And Togo.
Togo beat his ass while he was Dreamgate champion.
Oh, yeah. So I feel like he really didn't need the title.
But
Second
who
one,
else was gonna drop to Liger?
just let Susumu hold it longer. Just no reason that Susumu lost to him.
Valid.
Or just let Saito hold it longer. Give Saito a year-long reign.
I like
till he
that
loses
one.
it
I was
to
gonna say,
Liger.
like, here's a hot take that Boss is gonna get pissed off. If it meant that he would get a reign later on down the line, I would say Saito probably shouldn't have won it.
I
Yeah.
would take that. I would take that bargain.
Yeah, I would have said Saito too, but I don't want to hurt Boss' feelings.
I'll do it. Just rip it. Rip the band-aid.
No, but I love you.
I don't think Shingo should not have gotten it as much.
I was gonna say the first Shingo. when
Yeah,
Shima
first Shingo was
vacated.
kind of stupid. Because they immediately noticed he doesn't work as a face and gave it to Doi, who didn't work as a face either.
Yeah, like Shingo, I think laid the groundwork for the bad Doi reign.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, it was a series of bad mistakes that brought us there.
Who else is there? I feel Yoshino's reign in 2013 didn't really need to happen. I would have much preferred a long Yamato heel reign.
Is that where he beats BB?
Yeah, it's where basically the reign was Shingo lost in his first defense to Yamato. Yamato lost in his second defense to Yoshino. Yoshino beat Doi, BB, and Mochi, losing to Ricochet. Ricochet loses in his second defense to Yamato again. So I feel like just have a big long heel Yamato reign. 2013 August till Kobe and Wei lose it to BB. Like, honestly, Ricochet didn't need the belt.
I was just gonna ask, how do you like Ricochet's reign? What did he do?
He beat Uha. That's it. He lost to Yamato then. His the matches were good. Ricochet had. The 3 matches he had were pretty good. But I feel like having a big Yamato heel reign would have meant much more for BB to finally beat him.
Can we get one in 2020 to make up for it?
I don't think so, my guy. But yeah, I feel like that's really the big where I really don't like that they gave Yoshino the title. Because there really was no reason for having Yoshino win the title. I feel like they wanted to make Awnser Express feel strong. But you could have just given the twin gates between Tozawa and Shingo were enough for that, I feel.
Well, conversely, who do you think didn't get it?
Everyone's gonna say Tozawa.
Oh, okay.
Darkness Dragon. If he stayed healthy, Darkness Dragon would have been a big... Or Kness. If he stayed healthy, Kness would have gotten a Dream Gate at one point or another.
I think Kanda would have gotten it if he had stayed healthy too.
Yeah, if Kanda didn't break his neck. Kanda was by far above Susumu in M2K. Better in-ring, better character. Kanda was way better in M2K than Susumu.
Sexier, more
Yes.
charismatic.
Yes. But these two are just, they didn't get it because they were so broken down. Plus the whole second generation kind of got fucked over because they were the generation after Shima and Magnum.
Yeah, there was nothing left to go around after.
Yeah, they always got overshadowed from Shima.
If he had stuck around, I think Milano should have gotten it.
Yeah. Milano got really
sure.
fucked.
Yeah, Milano.
I feel like another one who
needed it.
maybe could have gotten it was Dragon Kid.
That
he's
was
kinda
what
like
I
the-
was gonna say.
He's
Why?
the face, like everyone knows. Like the first Dragon Gate wrestler I saw was a Dragon Gate YouTube like highlight reel of Dragon Kid. So
Is it too late for DK?
yeah.
Not too late if they start at Mascara Ultima. Give them that year-long heel run.
Sure. I feel like there really isn't too late. I feel like there should be people who could challenge more often. I would like to see a Genki challenge for the Dream Gate every now and then.
Not now.
Yeah. Not now, but like as a nice challenge in between. I wouldn't mind.
I feel like in 10 years, you're going to be saying the same thing about Richard.
Big R, yeah.
Big R didn't get it. Why not?
Because he's fat and ugly. And
I think Big
fat
R,
and ugly.
like once he turns face, he'll have a higher chance of getting it.
Oh, for sure. Big R is a guy who can win it way easier as a face. Eita's one of the few guys who actually could win it more likely as a heel.
That's the thing is like so I always thought Ben K would win as a heel.
I know you do. You always do.
Me too.
But Dragon Gate just don't do heel champions. We had 3.
It's because they're cowards.
We had 4. We had Shingo, Pac, Yamato, and Magnitude. All other champions were face.
Was Mochi face in the
Yes.
first one?
Mochi was face.
Hmm.
What about other titles? I feel like the Triangle Gate is kind of difficult,
So is the
but
twin.
the Brave Gate.
I don't know. I think the Brave Rate was trash for a very long time, so
Well, who do you think... Wait, the question was who do you think should not have gotten it?
Dragon Kid.
Flamita.
Dragon Kid.
Flamita, yeah. Flamita, Dragon Gate, good ones. I feel like The Genki one in 2013 was kind of like stupid because the whole reason Yoshino retired, Yoshino got rid of it was like to give it a new generation, and then Genki wins it, who is a senior to Yoshino. I feel like that could have been the first KZ reign because he beat KZ in the finals.
That was a good match, though.
That was a really good match.
It was worth it for that match.
Yeah, it would have been even better if KZ won.
They did the Brave really wrong when I first started watching with Kanda and Punch.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those probably not necessary.
I mean, I love Kanda, but yeah.
But 2018...
Bro,
Berserk
2019 Kanda, kinda lit. I don't know what show it was. I feel like it was a Sambo Hall show. It was Kanda Doi versus Susumu Yoshino. Kanda was not even behind them. He was on par with everyone in that match. If he gets opportunities, Kanda can still go.
Chuck, why did you say DK? What made you feel that way?
I hate the last DK reign. I hate it with every fiber of my fucking being.
See, I thought you were talking about the first one.
No.
Like at the beginning of time.
No, I'm talking about like I'm looking at the list of champions, like from Kanda to like the second Dragon Kid reign is just garbage.
It had a rough time. Yeah, it's just
Like
now getting back on
2
track.
years-ish. Yeah, it was bad.
Who do you think should have gotten a longer reign or a reign at all?
Kagetora.
He got a good reign. He got like 7 or 8 months.
Let it keep going. Shouldn't have stopped.
I mean, there's an obvious answer for me.
Which is?
UT. UT should.
I mean, UT can still get it. I'm really talking about people who are not with the company anymore,
Well,
or
you
like
say
just
that
not
like
on the level.
Like I'm not scared he's not coming back.
No, fair enough. All right, fair enough. I feel like Mori could have gotten a longer reign. He only had like a 1-day reign, so Mori or
Don't get the Mori hype.
Mori was very fun.
I see lots of people like come out for Anthony, and I'm like, he's dude's okay, but there's so much.
Yeah,
better
okay,
on the
that's
roster.
Yeah, I don't want him to have like a year-long reign, but like at least like 2 months, like a Punch Tominaga length reign.
I wouldn't mind
Would be
seeing
kinda
Hub
cool.
hold it.
Yeah, fuck, Hub,
That's
yeah.
what I needed.
Hub is so good.
Oh, Shiza reign.
Oh, stop. But what about the Kness reign though?
You know what? I like this Kotoka reign.
All right, fuck off.
Okay, the
No,
Kotoka reign was actually fun. That's my.
It's all fun and games. No, Kotoka's reign was garbage.
Was Kness ever under 82?
Yes, he's held the belt.
I'm gonna have to
Are
call
you
the referee.
implying they're gonna? Yeah, he was under 82 though.
Yeah, he won it. He won it from Tanizaki and lost it to Shiza in 2010.
Good reign.
Oh,
I didn't know Doi held the Dream and the Brave at the same time.
Well, it was for 1 day.
I mean, one
Yeah.
day is a day.
that match, Doishima, don't do
Kinda
it.
sucked. Yeah.
Just don't watch it. Just skip
Yeah.
that part.
Yeah, skip it. But Akebono, Mochi, and Don Fuji versus Gamma, Kagetora, and Susumu. Watch that.
Moving on to our next question, though. At Puro Reviews asked, if we couldn't say dick for a determined period of time as a competition, who would lose?
I forgot we weren't swearing today.
Well, I didn't know we weren't swearing. I knew we weren't saying that word. I would
Alright,
say
we're not gonna-
Oh,
All right, we're not gonna swear from now.
for sure.
no.
Yeah.
And what is the greatest faction of all time, and why is it aces and eights?
Also, I feel like the guy who's most likely to say dick is Chuck.
I've been good this episode.
Just in general, though. I don't speak English all the time, so I'm kind of out.
English all the time.
Alright.
I'm
so-
bilingual.
I'm tempted to
Guten
curse.
Tag.
Okay, ja. Also soll ich jetzt Deutsch sprechen für den Rest der Episode?
Ich
Oder?
liebe dich.
Ich liebe
Sprechen
dich
Sie
auch.
Deutsch?
Ich liebe dich auch, Sivos. Du bist ein sehr schöner, toller Freund.
I
Deine
agree.
Stimme ist unwiderstehlich schön.
Okay, since Leon wants to be a smart aleck.
Okay, die beste Faction in Dragon Gate ist Jimmy's.
He said aces and eights, you clod.
Ace ist ein... Ace and Ace ist aber Kacke.
It just goes to show you. No
Aces
other
and Eights
company
transcends
understands factions.
transcends companies.
Nobody else understands it. They don't know how
Aces
to do
and
it.
Eights for life.
for,
Oh!
for life.
C-Boss. So I was on eBay the other day, and I saw someone selling an Aces and Eights cutlet jacket,
Yo.
and I thought about buying it for you.
Was
How
Mr. Anderson's face on there? No, wait, Mr. Anderson's made of it, Mafia.
Manifest Mafia theme bangs.
Does
Y'all ever heard that?
No, I don't watch.
I have.
It's like angry synth piano.
The beginning of it's great.
Leon, who's your favorite member of the Main Event Mafia?
Samoa Joe.
He was like the worst member.
Yeah, what the heck?
Because he was like the one
Fucking-
that didn't make sense.
Leave me alone.
I got a bone to pick with Leon about this next question.
Alright.
At
I know.
Lassie Genking, at LASSE Genking, GENKING, what is the greatest Mondai Ryu singles match? And tell me why it's his Bravegate match against Maria, Leon.
It's not!
Oh, really? It's not? Because when I asked you this question like 6 months ago, all you did was jerk off about this fucking match.
He did.
All you did was jerk off. I did. Hey,
You fucking idiot, we don't curse!
all you did was jerk off about this match, about how good it was, and how much of a good match it was, and how unbelievable it was. And then we're sitting here watching the match, and you just go dead silent for like 3 minutes and go, maybe this match isn't as good as I remember.
The best Mondai Ryu singles match is the Bravegate match against Casey.
But boy, I had to sit through that Maria match, and I'm sitting here like, this is supposed to be good, and you just go, maybe this match isn't good. I'm like, yes, you're right.
Face fuck match.
No, it's a Dead or Alive match. It was a Bravegate match. The face fuck match is just a random singles match.
Okay.
The face fuck match.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know absolutely what you're talking about. But
The
yeah,
best-
the best singles match of Mondai Ryu is for sure the KZ Bravegate match.
It is the early Prime Zone match with Yamato, where he attacks him in the kitchen.
Oh, that's a good one too.
That's his best match.
Where he makes problem noodles,
Yep.
and then Yamato eats them and just spits them out and says,
He
"So salty."
dies.
He passes out. He passes out, yeah.
Sapai!
Okay.
Chuck, what's your favorite Mondai Ryu singles match?
None of them.
Oh wow.
Whatever match he comes out with the ball gag, I like that one. It's not a singles match, probably, but Mondai is like a person I enjoy like as a meme. But boy, is he not a good wrestler.
That's the point. It's the gimmick.
It's not a
And so
gimmick.
let's
He just
spin
sucks.
this further. Let's spin this further with another bad wrestler. What's the best Punch Tominaga singles match?
There isn't one. That's the joke.
There's one.
So actually, I have.
It's-
I was gonna say I can tell you my favorite Mondai Ryu match.
Yeah, go.
It's the Headhunter match against Overgeneration.
He wasn't in that match.
But it's a match about him, so I don't care.
No, it's not.
It is. They pick him specifically.
As a swerve.
No, the reasoning is good and it's really sweet.
Alright.
So for those who haven't seen that match, a Headhunter match is basically 2 units fight, and then the winner gets to pick a member from the other unit to join theirs. Overgeneration beats Berserk, I think.
Yes.
Berserk, and they're like, well, we don't want anyone who's in the match. We want Mondai. And Mondai's like, well, why are you picking me? And it's because Mondai had recently broken his neck or suffered a neck injury of some sort, similar to Shima's. And he was like, I know you're struggling with it, and I know you have a niece at home who wants to see you wrestle and stuff like that. And it was really sweet and cute.
That is sweet.
Alright, so the best Punch Tominaga match.
I've only ever seen like one Punch Tominaga singles match, and that's the Bravegate match against Ada.
You
Which
haven't
is an
seen
okay
Punch Tominaga
match.
versus Kai at Kurikan Nest?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, but that's not the best. The best Punch Tominaga match is the King of Gate match against Yosuke Santa Maria.
The best Punch Tominaga match is when he debuted the shooter gimmick. Do you remember that match?
Oh, yeah, against Jay.
Yep, that's it.
fair answer.
I'd say actually, in my opinion, it's his match where he's teaming with Saito against Kanda and
Shingo?
Big Angry Man. Yeah, Shingo.
Did you say Big Angry Man?
Yeah.
That's Shingo's new nickname. Rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it?
That's all I think of when I think of Shingo is, oh, he's big and angry.
Big Angry making more money than the entire DG roster combined right now.
To be fair, no one's making money in Japan right now. So the next question is from Chuck Norris 55.
Christ.
Dude, he sounds like a super mega virgin.
Yeah. He says he has a question for Seaboss. What do you do to keep your voice so silky smooth? Is it like hot tea or voice exercises?
Actually, drinking an English breakfast cup of tea right now.
Next question from @MexiTurtle101. Seems like DG is making moves to make their service and their main shows more English friendly lately. You think there's any chance this leads to DG doing shows in the U.S. like NJPW do?
Well, it's not like Drenga used to do that before, but, you know.
It seems like they've got their eyes. It seems like they have a dream in their heart to come back.
I mean, there were some Drenga wrestlers were promoted for WrestleCon last year.
Yeah,
I remember how well that went. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going any better than this WrestleCon.
It might take some time, like a little bit of building and planning, but it seems like their goal is to make a return somewhere.
So, Seaboss, I need a commitment right now. If they do a Dragon Gate show anywhere in the U.S., will you come with me?
Anywhere in the United States, including Hawaii and Alaska.
Okay, if they do,
I'll be there.
If they do a show in Hawaii or Alaska, I'll watch a Shima match.
Continental United States, easy. You know, North America, I could be convinced.
Oh, you're just not fair. You look like you're close to Canada.
All the parts of Canada that matter. What about you, Leon? How far would you journey for a live DG show?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't
Would
know.
you sit on a train for 10 hours?
For all Dragon Gate?
Yes.
Or like a WXW show with like 2 Dragon Gate wrestlers in?
No, like a
Like a full-on DG show.
UK show.
Yeah, I would. I honestly would.
What if it's in like Moscow?
I wouldn't.
What if Vladimir Putin's just a really big Don Fuji fan?
Dude.
They have the same energy. Actually.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Look into it.
Dan Fuji looks like he's throwing judo classes in like elementary schools.
Can I just ask, why Chuck Norris? Why this 2007 meme?
Okay, wow, we're gonna attack me like this.
Why?
So here's what happened,
Why?
right? Why don't you let
Just
me explain for
change
like
it.
2 seconds? No, I'm not changing it. I'm never changing it. So here's what happened.
2000 or
Here's what happened. You
asshole.
want me to explain the meme? You let me do
I
it?
need to. It's the first thing I knew about you, and I'm so confused to this day.
Okay, so actually, if you kept up with my Twitter, you'd know because I explained it. But
Oh, you did. You
Yeah,
really did.
I did. So the reason my name is Chuck Norris 55 with the 0 is because when I was like 12 or 13, I got an Xbox for Christmas, and I was big into Chuck Norris at that point. So Chuck Norris 5, Chuck Norris was taken obviously, and then as a gamer tag. So Chuck Norris 5 was also taken. So Chuck in 0 RRIS5 was also taken. But I liked the way the O looked, so I wanted to keep that. So I added another 5, and 5 is my favorite number. And then every single person that, not every single person, most people I knew in real life at that point, like outside of family and stuff, knew me from Xbox. Like people who went to my school, we played Xbox together. And eventually, they just stopped using my real name and called me Chuck. So, I just kept it, and then, I just couldn't get rid of it because every single person I met would call me, or if you met me and I was around my friends, they'd call me Chuck, and then it wouldn't make sense, if that makes sense, if I had changed it to something else.
So do you still hold a deep affection for
For Chuck Norris? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. My boy. I read his book. I've read his autobiography.
Alright, Clinton.
Okay. Not gonna use my fucking government like that. You're not in the business. You can't do that. You can't use someone to shoot like that.
So how about you, Christian?
Ooh.
I'm keeping it in. You're not gonna get it to cut, but like it's just brand names are hard. Okay, I was
Yeah,
like
fuck that.
8. Yeah, you don't even try.
Just explain.
Leon
No.
Ooh, ass whoop, Leon.
didn't even hide it.
Ooh. You're probably gonna get doxxed.
How are you gonna hide behind the anonymity of a Cooking Mama icon with a name like that?
That's the big threat, my guy.
So, this is a fresh take. We have one more reader question or listener question, but we're ignoring it because that's what we do. I've been thinking about changing my Twitter icon.
Why are we ignoring the question?
I don't know why we're ignoring the question because C-Boss jumped in, but now we're talking about our Twitter shit. But I'm thinking about changing my.
If you'd like.
But yeah, I'm thinking about changing my iconic Tiger Mask W logo.
Iconic, alright.
Are you gonna change it to your Discord picture of Long
I
Island iced tea hentai?
Just do like me. Just go full on shoot, brother.
Okay, not all of us are as handsome as you.
That was a bold pick. I was really shocked when you changed it.
What do you mean, me or...
Yeah, you.
What do you
Full on,
mean?
like, black and white sex photo.
Sex photo.
Hit me in the DMs, Earth to Leon photo.
Hell yeah, man. You can see much more if you want to.
And to wrap up the listener questions, for those who are still here, and I'm very sorry about that, at Kenta, Kenta 72192 asked, when do you think Coach Minoru will be pushed, and who do you think is the most suitable candidate to be his rival?
He is already getting pushed, though.
I mean, I assume he means like Jay or Dia level push, where like he's winning belts and shit.
Like 1 or 2 years.
He's on the right path. I think he's got all the world like ready for him. He's developed way more than I thought he was going to.
But who would be his rival? I would say, how about Shooter Punch Tanaka?
Yeah.
To be fair, they're not like they've done the opposite of a lot of things I expected. Like I fully expected the like Shun's generational rival to be Yuki, but it's not.
It's bad.
I thought it was
It's
going to
Ben.
be UT, but it's not.
UT would be a good rival for Kota.
Agreed, but I feel like Yuki and Shun like just had that that should have had that built-in animosity and looking back at it, like, you know, as much as we like to shit on the rookie ranking tournament because you know
Kinda
it was
sucked.
pointless.
The matches were fun.
Over generation. Sorry, that
Mochi
was the
Dojo?
sin. Mochi Dojo kind of was lackluster in the sense that like the most interesting thing to come out of it was the Heyo turn.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm not sure we brought this up in Discussion Gate that is going to get released soon. I promise. Where we're talking about what the fuck happened. Like, why Mochi Dojo didn't need to die. If Mochi Dojo would have made no difference if it had stayed itself and not joined the generational war. Because they were geared up for Hyo versus... Like, I'm not crazy. They announced that they were doing singles matches with all the over generation. All the Mochi Dojo guys against Hyo, right? Like, that was the thing they announced after he to beat Mochi.
Either that or Mochi cut a promo where he was like, all right, kids, each of you has to fight him for my honor.
Something like that. And they were all... I remember because he was like, also, since you cheated against me, they're all going to cheat against you.
Yeah, he definitely said that. Now that they've sort of said, okay, Mochi Dojo, goodbye, not going to work. Now we're doing excursions. Do you think Kota could get sent away?
Where... I don't know where you would send him.
Send Kota Minoura, like, on a train over to Pro Wrestling Noah.
What would he benefit from that? What would he gain from there, though?
Noah
Real
is a dead horse.
Real strikes. Him and Katsuhiko Nakajima. The former Wrestle 1 heavyweight champion. But if I had to see somebody, if I had to choose someone to be Kota's rival, I think Yuki works the best. Or Kamai, like those sort of lankier, more technical-based guys complement Kota.
I don't think he needs more technical. Like, him and Yuki had the same problem. They
look too similar.
Yeah, that also.
Both have black tights with yellow accents. Both have black hair, styled in a similar fashion. Both have a very technical oriented style. Both have seams that are very similar. That's the big issue from Yuki and Kota. They're just too similar. Kota is basically Yuki and worse.
Would they benefit by leaning Kota more into the T-Hawk thing?
Ugh.
No, because we have T-Hawk 2.
Who? Benkei?
Kabune.
Kabune is Lindemann too.
No, he's gonna end up being T-Hawk.
Yes. Kabune is 162 or something. He's Lindemann.
He's beef.
That is a good point. I didn't think of how similar they were. Assuming Skywalker comes back for, Kobe, who would you pair him against?
He's a Starlight Bomber. Someone he wins against. I would maybe do Casey Skywalker again and let Skywalker win.
I'd vomit if they did KZ Skywalker 2 Kobe's in a row.
And then let Skywalker win.
That would
maybe I could see Skywalker Okuda or Skywalker Benkei.
Double return at Kobe World. Shun Skywalker UT.
I feel like UT if
He's
he
gonna retire.
Shh.
Let's just speak about it, Chuck. You have some unworked issues. You need to face the fear that UT might retire.
We're not on that yet. Don't bully me like this. I can't handle that right now.
Alright, I'm sorry.
I think it would be nice if they do the vacation of the Brave. It should be UT.
That should always be UT when it's about you.
It should have been UT. He should have beaten Susumu. He should have won King of Gate. He should have.
I feel like Kaito really.
Yeah, he's a right choice.
Let's not take anything away from.
I'm not taking anything, but
UT should have been a main focus in the BB story, though.
Yeah, I can see that.
UT Kai should have beat Kayasma and BB Hawk at Kobe World.
Wait, okay, so UT is close with BB, right?
What?
UT is close with BB, right? I can't remember. After the split of the generations, he tweeted he joined Tribe because of BB.
Come on, fake fan Leon.
So when UT came back the first time, the Tribe and Overgeneration were both trying to get UT to join them. I actually would have preferred if UT joined Overgeneration because UT's big idol is Dragon Kid. UT became a wrestling fan after watching Dragon Kid win El Numero Uno 2004 against Kondo. Which is a fact Dragon Kid brought up, so. But yeah, KZ and BB won that match, so UT joined Tribe. KZ UT would have been such a good tag team.
Yeah. But I thought after the split, the generation split, he had said something he joined because of BB.
Oh, you mean Team Dragon Gate?
Yeah, he joined.
No, Yamato was UT, we need you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
On Twitter.
I was gonna say I could see him joining Red and being
In storyline, Yamato is closer to UT than BB because Yamato and UT started using the submission style because Yamato and him trained, and Yamato has the MMA background.
Yeah, baby.
So that's why UT decided to adapt the submission style to be in Java. It's because of Yamato.
That's actually pretty cool. That's something else I wouldn't mind talking about is who besides UT obviously the way the units work is that you legit have to be friends with those people now. Yes. You have to hang out with them. If you're going to go out and get dinner, you go out and get dinner with them.
Not necessarily, but
you get the idea. Those are the people you hang out with now. So, is there anyone else besides UT who's been as influenced by the unit they were in?
I feel like Punch, Gamma to Punch in Over Generation, but not nearly as big as UT to Yamato. Otherwise, Shima to Yamamura.
Fuck. Every time I hear Yamamura's name, I just get hurt.
Who else could be? I guess that's really Yamato UT is the only one that's like really public. I know Shingo and Punch were close.
See, I never knew that till you pointed it out.
They were really close. Like Punch is a guy who was like 5 years in dojo because he learned slower than other people. And Shingo was always the one who posted like pictures of his blog of Punch. That's why Punch joined Akatsuki, because he was close with Shingo. And that's why all of his storylines involved Shingo. When he got shaven the PT haircut, he got mad at Shingo for laughing at him. When he joined Berserk, he was Shingo's slave. All of this revolves around Shingo. His entire career.
It makes more sense like now when I saw him retire, or I saw not Shingo retire. Fuck, Shingo leave. Might as well have been a retirement for me. But
yeah, same.
He was like, that's why he was like crying so hard. He was really upset. Mm-hmm. That makes more sense now.
I feel like Big is one who takes a lot from Yoshida.
I can see that.
Yoshida. The big goofy heel.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time for us to start closing the gates in this episode of the podcast. As the final gates close in this episode of the podcast, we have many thanks. We want to thank the people over at r/DragonGatePW, the subreddit, for helping us out and getting our name out there, on being very supportive of the show. We recommend checking out the Dragon Gate Discord. There's links to it on our Twitter. If you're interested in keeping up with Dragon Gate, the Dragon Gate Network is the way to go. It's about $15 a month, and you can watch tons of content, including lots of live streams, usually, and current events, usually, and tons of unique content. I think that's still happening. In fact, we just got a Prime Zone release today. Just to be sure, if you plan on watching something that's brand new, that is like recently streamed, make sure you watch it as soon as possible, otherwise it gets taken down in a week. I want to give shout out to the English commentary crew, or English crew over at Dragon Gate currently. Larry Dallas, Jay, but they've been doing fantastic. Jay's been putting in fantastic work. So is Larry. If you have any questions, like you've seen, we answer them on air. If you have any questions, feel free to tweet or message us on Twitter at DreamKeyPod, one word. If there's any problems or announcements, we'll probably let you guys know on there, or like if we're doing something special. If you're listening and enjoy the show, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, comment any questions you have on YouTube as well. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at CHUCKN0RIS55. C-Boz, if they want to get more advice about your silky smooth voice, where can they find you?
You can find me at CBOZ_1020.
And Leon, if they want more fashion hair tips and how to watch Dragon Gate and stay youthful, where can they find you?
On Twitter at Earth2Leon.
His DMs are open.
And last but not least, thank you for joining us on this adventure to the Dragon Gate. See you next time.
Dragon Daya.
The Judas in my mind. So let's get this shit on the road.
I'm becoming. Judas in my mind. Let's look up the lyrics.
No, we're starting the fucking episode, asshole.
All the lyrics, it's okay.
Who should do the Judas effect in Dragon Gate? I feel like Ryo Saito should really adapt it.
Shut up.
Got that. This episode is a dumpster fire.
I don't think he's got the beef to do that.
Kazuma got the beef? What are you talking about, you dumb fuck?